Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Heidi from Glam is the Plan. If you're new, welcome. I am back. So thank you guys so much for being here. Today I'm bringing you this look here. I wanted to create something very spring, very simple, very dewy. I didn't want to do anything so full coverage like I did last time. In this video I used nothing but drugstore products and inexpensive companies. That way you all can create this at home. I created this look for you guys. I hope you guys can follow along and check out these products that I mentioned because I really liked how they all performed. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, ring the bell notification, and leave a comment regarding any of the products that I used today. Alright, without further ado, let's get on to the video. Alrighty. So to begin, I'm going to go ahead and prep my skin. I think that's a very important part when I do go ahead and make this look. I make sure to always prep the skin before applying any products to my face. So I'm going to go ahead and moisturize. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Age Perfect Day Cream with SPF 15. I'm not afraid of adding SPF because I want my skin looking glowy, radiant. I don't want my skin looking dull or dry during the day. That's why I go ahead and add something very hydrating. So this is very thick, but this is a thick product that's going to hydrate us all day and make sure that we don't get dry whatsoever. As you can see, it added so much luminosity to my face. I just love that. I love having this glow before I go in with any foundation or concealer. That way my products can really breathe. Excuse my baby in the background. He is all over the place, so viewers advised. Now that my skin is very soft, very glowy, I'm gonna go ahead and prime a little bit. I'm going to use the CoverGirl True Blend Face Primer for oily skin. When I decide what primer to use for this look, I do want to get something that will take care of my oils around the T-zone because that is the area that I get oily the most. So of course I want to tame that as much as I can, but of course still allow my face to breathe. So I don't apply any of my mattifying primer around the face. I only apply it on the T-zone. That way it can control my oils there. I don't really mind around my face. It doesn't really get as oily at all as my T-zone, so I will only apply it in those areas. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the new Revlon Photo Ready Candid Natural Finish. So it says that it's a natural finish anti-pollution foundation. I have shade 20, but I also picked up shade 150 just in case this is too light for me. This claims that it will be a very natural finish, and that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for anything matte. We're looking to be dewy at the end of this look. Alright, so it does have a pump there. Really nice packaging actually. And I'm gonna use this sponge here. This is a 99-cent store only sponge. I don't love it, but it's doing the job. I haven't replaced my Juno & Co. It's really bad right now. I just cannot use it for the video. But I'm gonna do about that much. It was about 1.5 a pump. With the sponge, and I start buffing. So we're not really worried about the coverage. We just want to even out the skin, make sure our skin looks uniform. Working around those brows. Blending down the neck. Okay. So that's the foundation there. As you can see, you can still see my freckles peeking through. It's not at all full coverage. I think it's definitely medium, but I don't mind it right now since I am not going for the full coverage look at all. Now I'm going to go ahead and conceal under the eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, shade 15, Fair. I'm only going to apply this right there and go ahead and blend that in with the sponge. And then I go in with a lighter one, which is going to be the LA Girl Pro Conceal in shade Vanilla. And this is a Pro Conceal. I used the first one to cancel out the darkness, and I use this one to make sure we highlight and for, of course, further coverage. So I'm going to go down the nose, forehead, chin, and around the mouth because I do have a lot of pigmentation around there. I'm going to go ahead and blend with the beauty sponge. I'm going to go ahead and take some of the foundation, the back of my hand, small size, like that, and I'm going to go ahead and clean my brows. So I cleaned the top like so. I'm gonna brush them out. I already did my brows off camera. To fill in my brows, I use the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in shade Brunette. To prime the lid and highlight the brow bone, I go in with the LA Girl Concealer. Then I go ahead and blend that in. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and set. So now I'm gonna go ahead and further blend in anything that's creasing. I'm gonna go ahead and use this ColourPop smaller brush and my Fit Me powder in 120 Classic Ivory. And I'm not gonna do any baking. I'm just gonna take the brush, tap the excess, and set that in place. With the Juno & Co. ES02, I'm gonna go ahead and set the whole face with my powder. With the same smaller brush, I'm gonna go ahead and set the lids. Now that I set my whole face, I'm going to go ahead and bronze. To do that, I'm going to use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. To apply the bronzer, I'm going to use this brush here. This is from an Amazon set that I purchased a very long time ago. And I'm just going to add some color to the face, bronze it up. With a very light hand. In circular motions. to avoid any harsh lines. On the forehead, I do love using this bronzer because it's very buttery, so easy to blend. If I feel like I added too much, I go in with the sponge, soften that out. For blush, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Paints in 230. And to apply that, I'm going to use a brush like this. I feel like this has the best application. Okay, and I'm actually gonna take these two colors here, the more orangey and the more peachy corally colors, and mix those in to the cheeks. And just marry both the bronzer and the blush together, like so. If you think you went a little too ham, you tone it down with the beauty sponge. To do a little bit of highlighting, I'm going to use the Ulta Beauty Loose Highlighter. It's a gold color. It doesn't really have a name. I'm going to use this tiny fan brush to apply it. Whoa. Whoa, you see that? I will go ahead and blend that with the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls. It's a big highlighter. With the Real Techniques small brush like this, I'm gonna go in on the tip of the nose, Cupid's bow, bridge of the nose, so that's what the skin looks like right now. Now I'm going to take the QAF ColourPop palette and see what kind of eye we create. I'm gonna go in with a blending brush from Juno & Co. This is ES07. And I'm going to take this color here in Chauffeur as a transition. I'm gonna go ahead and add that all in the crease. Take it in. So just make sure to blend it in very nicely. Take your time blending. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of Mischief here in the corner, the darker brown there, to add a little bit of definition in the outer corner. And I'm going to use an Eco Tools dual brush for that. It doesn't have a number. Start really close to the lash line, and in circular motions take it up a little bit. As you can see, I created this shape here just by doing strokes like these. That way we have a sharp line there. All right. I think I don't want to go darker than that, so let me swatch some colors here. That is GNO, but I'm really not feeling it. let's check out this Sunset Dusk 15 eyeshadow palette by Beauty Glazed. I got this at AliExpress, I believe. Let's swatch some. That is Fleshy right there. Underneath, GNO. This mermaid here. And it's the one right above it. So it is a little lighter. I might actually do pumpkin here as a base and then go ahead and add a mermaid on top of it. I'm gonna use the medium flat brush by Colourpop to add pumpkin right in the middle there. And I'm gonna go in with Fleshy more in the inner corner. Fleshy is definitely really light. It's not picking up like I thought it would, but I like the transition from Fleshy to pumpkin. And now we're going in with mermaid on the whole lid. Mermaid on the entire lid. I'm gonna take the same brush. Or actually I'm gonna take the finger first, see if that makes better application. So I'm looking closer at that mermaid color and there is fallout. And I do see specks of glitter, but it's not like the most metallic color. You do have to be up pretty closely to see that. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I mean, it's a pretty cute color. Once it is mixed with all the other colors, it doesn't look bad at all. So I'm gonna go on to the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take again the Colourpop medium flat brush with Champs and then Chauffeur. That is Champs. Now I'm gonna take Chauffeur more on the outer section. I'm not gonna take it all the way in. And I actually will take Mischief just very lightly on the outer part of the lash line as well. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face before I do anything else. I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. And I am very generous. This will just blend the liquids and the powders together, making our skin look like skin, helping us not look cakey. I'm gonna go ahead and add the 106 Christina 100% Human Hair in Black. I'm gonna use that lash and glue them with the Duo Eyelash Adhesive Dark Tone. To apply the lashes, I do use tweezers. I don't advise to do that since it is really dangerous to use that tool around the eyes. So we're gonna allow that to dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that, place it right above the lash line. So now that I set them in place, I'm gonna go ahead and allow them to dry a bit. While I do that, I will add something to my tear duct with the same Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna go in with Primavera on the Modern Renaissance. I will take it along here a little bit, just for extra brightness. I will set the brows using the Ulta Beauty Clear Brow. I'm gonna give the lashes another minute and line my lips. I'm going to use this LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner in the color Bear or I Bear. I do overline a little bit here and there. That's just the look that I like. Fill in my lips. I'm going to go in with Magic Wand from ColourPop. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Waterproof. To complete the look, I am going to go ahead and spray some more of the Wet n Wild Natural Finish Setting Spray. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really want to know what you guys want to watch, so please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you use any of the products that I did today and what you think about these products. Do you like them? Do you not? But if you haven't tried any of these products, definitely check them out because I really like how they all work together. Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe, like, turn on the bell notification. That way you're notified every time that I do upload. And I'll see you guys on the next one.